Welcome back, guys. Backyard Builds with me here again. Saturday here, playing around in the garage. I got a few little odd jobs to do, just something a little different video today here. I got, actually I'll just show you, I guess, guys. We'll just show you what's going on real quick. I got a couple little jobs. I actually stayed out last night and finished. I've got all the welding done on my cab now. I finished the other side patch. All done, all welded in. Got to be ground down now and stuff. So them patches are all welded in. Now it can be ground down, painted, seam sealed, and get ready to paint inside the cab. So yeah, we're not going to work on that today. Not working on that today. And we're not going to work on the frame today either. I got some other things I'm going to putter around with today. We got the oil heater here, runs on used motor oil and stuff, and I've got all my used motor oil that's been in jugs and stuff burn up finally. I've got a 1,000-gallon tank that's got 800 gallons in it per near, 750 gallons of used motor oil in it, and I need to get a way to get it in here. So I need a transfer pump to pump it out of the tank. And Christmas time, I'm not looking at buying one, right? So we're going to try to build one. And I'm just going to build it out of crap. Crap that I got kicking around that I think may work. So I'll show you what we're going to give it a TRY with, guys. I have a old Honda power steering pump. So she's suction line, pressure line. So we got that, and it's got all the right things. It's got bolts twisted off in it, and I did spin it, and it shot out some oil. I've got 3 of these old Milwaukee three old Makita wrist smashers. I call these things wrist smashers because every time I've used one of these, even as a kid, my uncle had one, they'll drill through anything, all kinds of power. You can't kill it. It'll rip it out of your hand. You can put your leg on the handle. I've had my leg on the handle of one of these and hand on the other side and knee on it, and that thing will still rip right out of your hand. So I don't use it a whole lot anymore. I'd rather have something that has a little less power. Don't hurt yourself on. So I think we're going to use this as a motor to spin that. And I want to make this as small, compatible as I can with the junk that I have. So I got an idea here. I'm going to set you up, see if I can set you up here, and maybe I can try to show you through what I'm thinking. There's a mess here everywhere, guys, on the bench fooling around here. So I'm going to set you up here. I've been digging for some hoses and stuff, seeing what I had kicking around. So I guess first what I'll do is I'll pull the nut off to make sure that the 1/2-inch chuck will fit over it. 19, I think, 19. She's a Honda, so everything's probably metric. Oh, spline shaft. Don't matter. Okay. Like I say, guys, we're just playing. I need to do this cheap and easy. Figure out how I'm going to do it. Open this up all the way and see if she fits the shaft. Oh, it'll fit over the threads. It'll fit over the threads. Probably should put 3 little slots on it. I put 3 flat marks on it, just so it don't slip. Just so it don't slip. Because that's what it'll do, I'm sure of it. in a triangular pattern. I'm only taking it to where the threads be gone. So 1, 2. So I still got some oil in it. I got 3 spots. 1, 2, 3, kind of in a triangular motion. We'll see if we get that drill clamp onto that. I did hunt around to see if I could find some hoses and stuff that may fit it, so I didn't have to run around on video. Let's see, try to line them up somewhat. So then I can tighten that up. But I want to try to do this the easiest way possible. So I had found a sway bar link. And I cut the rod off it. The power steering pump had a bolt twisted off right here in the Honda bolt. And by George Mary, the rod actually fit that hole. So I'm not sure how I'm going to attach that yet, but that'll tap down in there pretty tight. That's all I care. If it wiggles and jiggles a little bit, that's okay. But somehow or another, I'm going to attach that there. But for now, we should try it to see how much wigglies it is before when I tighten it up. If I have to, I'll weld that chuck right on the shaft. That doesn't bother me one bit. Which I probably will. I'll probably weld the drill right to the pump. I say it's just junk, guys. Playing with the junk. I'll just see how crooked this is. It can wiggle and jiggle a little bit. Let's give her some power. So I'm hoping just that rod can come up against there, and maybe I can clamp that. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Oh shit, the wiggles there, don't you? You got the wiggles. They're probably going to have some wiggles. Let's try it in another spot a little bit. It's probably going to wiggle. Yeah, I've hurt myself with one of these drills quite a few times when I was a teenager. Drilling out stuff from my uncles. How crooked is it now? That's better. That's better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld that on there. And then we'll figure out how to clamp that. Figure out how to clamp that there, and that'll just keep it from twisting. I don't know how it's going to work yet. Let's do the right thing, and we'll weld that on there. So yeah, so I'm going to just take and right in here. This is actually, it doesn't have a seal there. It has a sealed bearing in there, not a real rubber seal right close. I'm just going to take and I'm going to weld the chuck right to the shaft. I know they're two different types of steel, and I don't care if this wiggles and wobbles a little bit. We're just going to test this. So we'll see if we can just get it to do anything, guys. I don't know how it's going to pan out, but we're going to try it. Like I say, it's just a bunch of junk. If it works, it works. If it don't, at least I had fun trying. Turn the welder up. I don't know how that's going to work yet. Just playing around is what we're doing. Hopefully we can make honey out of this thing. I kind of got it turned up some. We'll see where the welder is. And see if I can weld this chuck right to it. Whatever. Oh, she's wiggly wobbly there now, ain't she? Oh, give that tap of the hammer. Maybe she'll straighten up some. This might not work, guys. There's low spot. There is the high spots right there. Oh well. That's okay. We're just going to weld it. Doesn't matter. We'll rubber mount it. Just a bunch of junk. Dun. Peeking out through the junk. I'll throw it in the junk if it's no good. One more tack and we'll call her good. If I could attach this somehow a little better to the side of this here, I could have welded that there and had it wiggle jiggle. Be all right too. I don't think I could weld with that screw and make it stay. We'll have to put a clamp on that. Put a clamp on that. Now, if it don't work, guys, I'm okay with that because I'm just playing around. And it might work. If it works for a little bit, that's fine. If I could get 20 liter pails of oil pumped off, I would be happy. All right, we'll take her back to the bench. We'll find out how rough it is here after a bit. If I can't find a clamp right now, I may do something else to make it work for a little bit. So let's gear some hoses up on it. We'll gear some hoses up. My plan is, if this is attached here, then I can just set this down wherever, and I might even put a zip tie on the trigger, hold the trigger on, and just plug it in and plug it out. That way I wouldn't have to hold the trigger all the time. We'll see. So I did go back to the field, peeking around my junk. I found a 95 Ford half-ton air conditioning line. I'm thinking I can stick that down in my pails, and that'll be all right. I cut the elbow off it, but I never blew through it. Something come out of it. More stuff. Oh, still another leaf in there. There we go. I think I got it all. Good enough. And yeah, that's an air conditioning line off a 95 Ford half ton with a 306. That's going to be my suction hose. Same size as this one here. Ah, I got a clamp there for it. Dun, dun, dun. Peeking out through the junk. Let's get a nut driver on that. See what I got. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Gonna say, just playing around and seeing what I got here for usable junk. Maybe this one's smaller. Won't fit. If it works, we can always make it better. I'll try it on the brand new hydraulic oil here in the shop, in that pail, and pump it into another pail and see if it does work. Before I go out in the cold and fool around with it. That can be our suction hose. I could put a filter on it later on down the road. Now, pump out hose, pump out hose. I don't really, I got a hydraulic hose that's the same size, but that's too good of a hose to be using. I'd have to weld that on. We're not going to do that. It's just an out pumping hose. And this one here, the only problem is this one's a little bigger. I haven't got nothing the exact same size. But I think we'll still give her a try. Maybe we can shove it on there all the way. That's still a little warm. Oh, I'll get 2 clamps on this, it might hold. 2 clamps on that one she might hold if I got 2 clamps. Oh, I might have 2 clamps. We'll put 2 on it. There's no backup pressure going to be in it because it's just going to be pumping into a jug. Right? I got to find a clamp for that. A big clamp for the motor. I had one in my hand the other week here, but can't seem to find it right off. So I might have to wait. Yeah, I need a different size socket, 1/4 inch. I keep looking around for that big hose clamp I got here. I had one off an intake of a big truck. And it would have been maybe a perfect size to go around that, to hold that pin and the motor together. But so my tank out back, this will reach all, it may not reach to the bottom. I don't want to suck off the bottom. But if it reaches halfway down for now, and I can make it work, then I'll make it better. But we're in trial basis here. So yeah, I wish I had a clamp to put on there. So for now, I'm just going to put a zip tie on there just to hold it from swinging away. And then I can find my clamp later after we test this out. It's rinky-dink. This is a rinky-dink little thing, but we're just playing. If it works, then we can refine it. I know zip tie ain't going to take no pressure, but we'll put 2 on it. It'll just more or less hold it in my hand. Then I can put my foot on it or something. See what it builds up like. So to be honest with you, we're ready to try it out. I'm just Okay, hold on with me here. I'll see what I'm going to pump this into. I think what I might do is I might just take my new pail of hydraulic oil. Might take the new pail of hydraulic oil here and pump it into another jug. It's going into the tractor, so that's on our list of to-dos today. If my hose will fit in it. If it will, pump it into this. That's a clean jug. So she's quite a rigmarole. Quite a rigmarole here. Might be able to make something stand up flatter on the floor too. This hose is clean enough. She'll go in there. That'll go in there. Now we need an extension cord. If this works, that's awesome. Don't know how fast it'll pump or nothing. Now, jerry rig. Just to see if she picks up a prime. Okay. Didn't seem to pick it up that way. I might be spinning it the wrong way. Try it the other direction. I was hoping that would suck it up. Apparently not. Not sucking it up. It shouldn't make any difference if the pump's laying on the side or not. We'll try it that way too. That kind of sucks. I hate to have to prime the hose, but maybe I do have to prime the hose. We'll get dirt all over everything, won't we? I'm going to prime it with a little bit of motor oil. A little bit of motor oil in the hydraulic ain't going to hurt it. Prime it. And then we'll stick it in. It's down in the pump. Stick in the top here. Let's try it. Ah, well, that pump must be no good. Must be no good. I spun it on the bench though, and it did it. Bleach for that hose. Bleach for that hose. It should be pumping. One more time. One more time. Maybe it's not turning fast enough. I can't believe that. Go the wrong way. It should blow back at me. Must not turn up fast enough. That's funny because on the bench I spun it by hand and it was pumping, so must have ruined it. Gotta be going somewheres. It's good, nothing at the end. If it ain't gonna suck up there, it ain't gonna suck up back there, so. Friggin' thing, guys, that was a waste of time. Yeah, it's not even sucking it into the hose. That's odd. That is odd. Alright guys, I'll bring it back, I'll fool with it a little bit more. That there was just a waste of time, I think. Well, why there's oil coming in it now, shut it off, but yeah, we're done. I gotta grab a rag. We're done. Well, I guess I'm moving on, guys, and find another pump. That pump's no good. That pump's no good. I've got a bigger pump here somewheres off of Hydro-Assist power steering from a Cummins. So maybe I'm gonna have to try to, maybe I'll have to try to dig that one. So that was no good. That was a waste of time. So sorry I put you through 32 minutes of that. Yeah, sorry I put you through 32 minutes of that, guys. That was a waste of time, wasn't it now? Find a different pump. Next on the list. Figured that one would work, but nope, not at all. I'm going to do some digging. I got a Cummins hydraulic pump here somewheres, and that might be next on the list. That drill don't matter. I got 3 of them. I never use them anyways, so it can go in the trash, guys. Boo to that one, right? Right? I should just take the hammer and smash it, and nobody else is ever going to want it anyways, right? So, if I figure something else out, I'll bring you back. Thanks for coming in, guys. Well, that thing was a bust, guys. It was a bust. That didn't work. I actually should have known better because it was gravity fed to the top of it. But this pump sat around so long, it was worth a try. Wasted half an hour, but so I cut the drill back off it. And then I got thinking, I need a pump that's going to pick up a little bit. I got something here. So I got looking around, picking out through my junk, and I have a oil pump off of a 351 modified engine. And on the pickup is actually pipe thread. Just throwing my junk around. Is actually pipe thread. You know, 1-inch pipe thread, 3/4-inch pipe thread, or whatever. So I can actually screw a fitting right in there for the pickup. Great. Great. So then on the top side, I've already done some playing. It's cast. And I've MIG welded a cast steel fitting on it. I mean, there's no pressure here. All this is flow coming out. There's no pressure here. So, and I made sure that the hole inside, you can see down in there or not, is not, it's not restricting flow. The hole is smaller than the fitting. The hole coming out of the pump is actually the same size as this fitting here. So I did the right thing. I just ground it down, heated it up with a propane torch, and then MIG'd it. I've MIG'd cast like that before. Crank it right up and heated it, MIG'd it. There's no pressure here. It's just flow, right? So now I've got a fitting that goes in there. I can hook a hose on here for flow, and I can screw a pipe fitting right into the pump for pickup. Same as factory there. Now it's driven by shaft, of course, from the distributor. Drives the pump. This will definitely pick up, right? So, I can stand you up here. See if I can line you up here. Well, I've been playing with this a little bit. I haven't tried it yet or anything. I'm still not done playing with it. I cut the drill back off the other pump. Maybe the other pump needed to turn faster, but I think it was supposed to be more gravity fed to feed that pump. So it was worth a try. I was playing. So I'm trying to gear up a bracket a little bit better to mount the pump. So we're just going to go through this together, guys. I found a clamp that fits the head of the drill. And I just cut a little bracket. It's going to notch up here for now. We're still in trial mode here. I got nothing really figured out here yet. Other than I want to try to slam jam this on there and see if I can get it to work. It's a play day. We can make some junk work. Be greatly, happily appreciated. Because we're going to need some oil in here soon. I'm all out right now. So, see if I get enough thread on that clamp. 9/16 on the impact is what we're going to do. Where did I throw the impact to? Right here. See if we can snug that up a little bit. It'll stay, I don't know. This one should definitely work because it's actually out of the sump of the car, so it should definitely work. How many threads are on that one? We'll suck it all on one side, don't matter to me. I'm just trying to kind of figure some kind of a mount system here to slide down in here, but that's all bent out quite a ways. Bend her back in some. Where'd my hammer go? Something just to hold a little bit. I can always change it later. Peeking out through the junk. Dun, dun, dun. Might have ruined it already, guys. There's hardly enough juice there to hold that. It's a problem. I thought maybe there'd be more, but there ain't. Kind of rinky-dink that is. That didn't work. Lose my sockets and stuff. Thought I was set up here, but I'm not. Not set up, guys. I got another one of these brackets. I'm going to try something different. I'll be right back. I'll grab another bracket, guys. All right, so yeah, that was didn't work out so well, so I had another bracket. Same bracket. Took a bearing race, so I have the half moon, so I could put a spacer under the drill, so that would stay more square. So that gets us a decent bracket. It's not hitting the drill. So we're still trying this, playing with the junk. So it's just a little time. So whatever it takes, I can fool with this, and it's free. It's free. It's just time, guys. So now I kind of want to get a height on my shaft, roughly. Wonder how far that goes up in there. I can go up in there, 1.5 inches. So if I make this a little bit long, I can keep trimming it down, because I'm not sure 100% where this is going to set in there yet. So to be square and stuff. So I'll make it a little bit long first. Trim that off with my thumbnails. A bit long first. Right there. set the drill, see where she comes to. I got a mess here and everything, but I'm just, you know, that'll actually fit in the drill and stay more centered than that other thing I had in there. So let's just shut her in a little ways and see where she comes to. Am I too far gone or what? So just wondering if I can't just weld that bracket right on there and give it a try. It's going to have some movement in here, which is fine. If I just weld that to there, it may work. It's worth a try. Yeah, so we got some play in that shaft. That's a good thing. And that's played right to there. I got nothing to lose, guys. It's just more junk. We'll weld her in. Nothing to lose. Nothing but time, guys. We'll try again. To me, it's just playing. It's junk. And if it works, the first one didn't work. Maybe the second one will. One way or another, we'll end up getting a transfer pump geared up. One way or another. Let's see. Now, all I'm going to do is, it's got wiggle room too. Now, actually, there's wiggle room in the pump here too. So, wherever that wants to set is where I'm going to tack weld her there. I had that turn. I'll turn that back up again. A bit. Oh, excuse me. We're going to weld it right there on that bracket. And if it does work, I can bolt another bracket in there if I want to. It's only junk, guys. Get a little bit more in here, and then we'll try it. Should be enough to hold it, really. Dun. Carried away now. All right, leave it at that. At least with the, I know this is a pump here will pump for sure, because she's, look at that now, we didn't pick it up, carry it around. Huh, all right, we'll go back over here. Now that she's goobered on there, we'll bring her, tighten the shaft up here. Yeah, the old modified pump. Oh, she pumped 30 pounds or 40 pounds used. That motor still had oil pressure when I tore it apart. She had just wiped a few things out. Okay, so now I'm not going to touch that one because that one's warm. And we'll see. I'll throw a little Teflon on that one. That way when we screw it in, she makes sure we get a seal on it. Teflon, Teflon. Where's your Teflon? Teflon on backwards. Thread. Size wrench is that? 3/4. Got the old coveys on because it is cool out now. That's nice pipe thread right in that, right in there. It's actually pretty sturdy for just, that's a fairly thick bracket. So, and we got a lift handle now. So, that pipe there is hot. Hot, hot, hot. She's coming in hot. Coming in hot, hot, hot. If I had a 90, I could put a 90 in there. We'll go on to the bottom hose and take that off the other pump. 8 mil. That I made a mess with. Still making a mess. I'm pretty sure this hose here is going to go right on that other, I'm hoping right on that suction feed. I'm hoping. Oh, I'm making a mess. Just making a mess everywhere. I'm hoping I can squeeze that on there or spin it on there or something. I'm hoping I can get that to go on there. It's almost. I might have to put an adapter on that yet. What do I got here for adapters? I keep pulling that. I think I can get it. I think it's going. Plastic, it is going, but she's going tight. She had a nice barb peen on there. Would have been nice. I can always get one later. If I can get that one to get on there the rest of the way. I get it going, anyways. It's on there almost enough. I can clamp it. We're on almost half the threads. Whoop! Oh! You guys almost went for a ride. Are you still looking at the right place? Kinda. Almost went for a ride there. This one shouldn't leak anyways. Get a clamp on it. It's on there tight enough, probably don't need a clamp, but we got one, so it's going to get it. Right there, somewhere on the end. Yeah. We're almost ready for a test. I'll probably test it the same way I was going to test the other one. Right in the new pail to the other pail. That's good and tight. All right, we have a suction feed. Now, it's cooled off a little bit. I know I don't have to put Teflon on this one, but just help it screw in there a little better. Maybe it won't leak right on me. We're going to have a hose clamp on it too. Oh. This one. Always reverse thread on the Teflon, so when you're screwing it in right hand thread, it doesn't spin right off. Everybody knows that anyways. Now, a little small pipe wrench here somewhere. Oh, we'll get the dinky pipe wrench. I hear snowmobiles up there puttering around. Boys down the road are all playing with their snowmobiles. 2 of them have been in to terrorize me a little bit already today. I haven't been down to get gas to even try mine out yet. Barrett's been bugging me too. Maybe tomorrow. Come on. All right. Nose is dripping. It's cool. Okay, now our other hose, I think, will still work as well. I'm making a mess here. I'll get the floor dry out and everything. Just a mess, guys. Whoops. Come off there if it will. Because it wasn't going to leak. It didn't matter if this one leaked or not because it was the junk. What a mess. Now, get that same end to go on there. I can get some better hoses later. We get this test figured out. I can put a screen on that as well if I want to. All right. Now I think we're ready for another test. We got our feed, intake, feed. Get a bracket goobered up on there. Our dry shaft's into our pump, and she's ready to suck. Let's give this another try, guys. So this had oil in the motor oil in this pump. but I've been playing with these hoses, right? I'm going to wipe the one off I stick in my jug, but we're going to try this again now that we have something else geared up here. With the handle on everybody now. Whoa, drop you guys on the ground. Yep, drop you guys right on the ground, I did. All right, now we'll wipe that hose off. This one should work. This one should work. Then I can refine it and make it even better. All right, this is going to be our filler pipe hose. Dump that in the jug. I might have to put a bottom on it. Like I say, we'll test it first. Wipe everything off. Always a mess playing with this stuff. Okay, now stick that just in the oil a little bit. It should be forward as mentioned. And let's see if that's going the right way. Oh, look at that. That's pumping, guys. Ready? Just watch that. That's moving some oil. That's moving some oil. I think we got a win, guys. We got a win. I'll see if we can get you down. Hopefully you can see that if you're not too far away. I'll get you a little closer, maybe. If you can see that there. Maybe. Let's get a little closer. See how fast she is going. I'll probably maybe pump a whole liter in it there, and we'll try it. A whole liter, a whole gallon. Won't take too long to pump a gallon, I don't think. And I can see it on the back of the tank. All right, we're ready? Yeah. Let's just see how she's going to go here now. Watch this now. Now we're moving some oil. And there's a gallon right there. That's a full gallon. That's moving some oil, guys. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to call that a win this time. Now all I got to do is run a 100-foot cord loop back. And, yeah, we'll call that a win, guys. A little bit of fooling around. How long were we on this one? Oh, another 25 minutes. So we'll call that a win. Now at least I know I can mount that to a piece of wood, or I can just leave it as it is. I just have to run a cord out back and then drop that in my 1,000-liter tank, and that'll pump. That's a gallon in not very long, so that's working pretty good. 351 modified oil pickup pump. So I had to try the first pump, guys, just to see. It was fun playing with it. Made a mess. Had a good time. So now I know this is going to work. I could put a cordless drill on that if I wanted to. That's pumping fast enough. I could throw a cordless drill on there, and that would work great too. So anyways, thanks for watching this this crapola junk going together, guys. Just I figured I'd show you I was playing with today and having a little fun. Now I can run a cord out and get oil for tomorrow. So yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. Catch y'all on the next one, guys.